My computer has been hijacked, and I've been sitting here for 25 minutes trying to get control of it. So my apologies if you're waiting for the stream. All I can do now is just kill the power and pray that this thing restarts, but it typically takes a good 20 minutes or so. And unfortunately, I've got dozens of things open here that I need to save. So no one is at my channel. Where the hell is this at? Now this won't even open up. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. I hate Microsoft with a passion I reserve usually only for Apple. Well, there we go. We finally got our act together here. So I'm trying to come to you guys, but I have no control over my browser. So I'm doing the best I can, or my computer, I should say. No control whatsoever over my computer. It's completely got a life of its own here. This freaking tech titans with their garbage software and nonsense. Thanks for switching over, folks. What's the problem? Microsoft, shithead Bill Gates. That's the problem. That's the freaking problem. Pay you jackasses thousands of dollars for your crappy freaking software, and it doesn't work. Yes, Ronaldo Hose is probably laughing himself wet right now. Wouldn't be surprised. So I'm trying to sort folks here. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you all here. Thanks for jumping in. Once I get this thing started, I'll restart my stream, but this is a real disaster right now. It's stealing my hard drive, and it has slowed everything down. Everything down. Good morning there, Sean Eastman and Chuckle Gamer. Lance, welcome to you guys. Today is the day of reconciliation, but I'll tell you what, there's not going to be any reconciliation with frickin' Microsoft. No, sirree. No reconciliation with Microsoft. What a bunch of jackasses and their nonsense software. Yet again, causing me all kinds of problems. So I'm just trying to dodge around my phone here and look at my screen to get rid of things. There you go. So folks, please bear with me. If this will come up in a second, then I'll get started on my stream. There you go. Let me save this. I need to save that. There are a few files. See, the problem with Microsoft is if you cancel out and reboot with their garbage updates, then you lose all your text files. And I do a lot of text files. I still have control of my computer. So guess what? It is shut down and restart. It's probably Microsoft downloading their garbage software yet again. Ronaldo is asking if I'm up for tonight. Yeah, but I can't answer you right now, Ronaldo, because I'm in the middle of trying to reset my computer. The clicky mouse says it all. Exactly, Choco Gamer. Have you checked your mouse? Okay, here comes watching from my Apple device, says Joe Neiman. Yeah, that's garbage too. I've used Apple. That stuff doesn't work for beans either. Failed hard drives, page view issues. Yeah. All Apple is rich white people toys. There you go. Looks like my camera's trying to focus between me. I also hate Is that supposed to be misogyny? Well, Microsoft is not a gender-based thing. There's no misogyny involved there. Wow, look at all those people tuning in on my mobile phone. Thank you all so much. I take it you can hear me because you're hearing the mouse clicking. How many states are joining Texas? Joining Texas in what, Lance? What are they joining Texas in? Leaving America? Nobody's leaving America. Even the leftists won't leave. General Flabel says, eat the Advent chocolate. It'll calm you down. Yeah, but I'm tiny on here. I guess you can see it on the screen. Today is the 15th. Is that right? 16th. What's that camera? 16th. We're 9 days away from Christmas. I don't think you can see you can't see it because of the angle on this one here. Microsoft programs are the pits of hell. I agree with you, Jamie. Posted the other stream that you have technical issues. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Rene Dutoy. Did you tell him to come here? Microsagi. Oh, thank you. Microsagi. Got it. Well, today's the 16th, so let's see what we got here. The 16th is up near the top, so let's get to that one. Come on, don't fight me here. It's just chocolate. I don't want to have to fight a battle with the chocolate. Is it backwards? What's the deal here? No, I'm just missing the spot. I'm missing the mark here. There we go. It's the hardest chocolate to get out yet. What have we got? We have got... Is that a pussycat? Ooh, there's a pussycat. There's a camera. There it is. A little pussycat. I don't think the Advent chocolate will calm me down. I'm just waiting for my computer reboot. Sugar kills. Yeah, right. So does oxygen. So does protein. So does ultraviolet radiation. What's the point? Well, folks, in case you haven't noticed, it's hard to see. I'm wearing my Springbok Sevens Mandela tribute jersey on Reconciliation Day. This stream will be focused on Reconciliation Day. The next stream will be the Day of the Vow. Geloftedag. Geloftedag. Hey, I'm going to get butchered for that. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, you're Afrikaans. Yeah, anyway, folks. So this day became a holiday in 1995, and it celebrates the end of apartheid, and it's for reconciliation. least that's the story they tell us. That's the plan. Just a second here. It looks like my computer might want to be nice. But now when I reboot, it's going to take like freaking 25 minutes just to give me back control of my computer. So we'll stick on mobile here for the moment. 37 likes off of mobile. Thank you so much for that, folks. Smash some more likes. I apologize for the camera focusing in and out. The camera's trying to decide what it wants to focus between my snowman or me. And everything's backwards now. In case you hadn't noticed that the world is backwards, the image is backwards. It's reflecting backwards. I don't know why it's doing that. I had this camera set up to not do that. So not this day, me to you. Good to see you again. Yeah, folks, while we wait for my computer to get restarted here, let's just talk about. So Reconciliation Day started in 1995, and it is in recognition of the importance of that date to the Afrikaner culture, and also to African culture. Well, I think the link and importance to African culture is much more spurious and not a reasonable one, because the link that's claimed for that is, of course, the Day of the Vow, which has been celebrated since about 1864, if I remember correctly. That day makes sense for Afrikaners. That was the Day of the Vow. And the effort to make this a national day of unity, they decided that because Umkhonto we Sizwe, the terrorist arm of the African National Congress, was founded in 1961 on this date, the 16th of October. So they choose to celebrate the founding of a terrorist organization that was largely ineffective and was pretty much completely dismantled just 2 years later at the Ravonia trial, when Mandela and all the others went to jail. No, actually, 1838 is the day that it happened. That's not the day that the Day of the Vow began celebration. That's not when it started. 1838 is when the Battle of Blood River took place. It's not when the Day of the Vow celebration began to be recognized. That wasn't until the 1860s. They also didn't build the church for like 30 years that they promised. They made a pact with God, but that's for later discussion. That's not for now. Arctic says, oh crap, they just didn't want to go public holiday and needed a BE excuse. Well, I don't see how the Day of Reconciliation is a BE excuse, but I got you. The map is correct way, so the camera is the correct way. Well, not on my screen, so I'm seeing it backwards. Well, usually you get to see it straight, so there you go. But to me, it looks like it's backwards. So anyway, I don't know what's going on here. It's opening my browser. I didn't open my browser on the reboot. My microphone is on over here, so I got to turn that off, make sure it's not interfering with my mobile. No, actually, no reason to apologize. I'm just saying that that's not date. For clarity, see, people hear what they think they hear, and that's important to make the distinction. That's where the little trolls on Twitter come and steal little snippets of my copyrighted streams, and then they put it in their little Twitter masturbatory fantasies, and they write nasty things and claim I said this or I said that or I did this or I did that, when I did no such thing. It's oftentimes either political sarcasm or commentary, something like that, and I'm quite clear. So back to that. So I never said that the Day of the Vow was in 1864. I said that's when it began to be celebrated. I think it was 1864. I double checked the date, but 1838, in fact, is of course the date. Yes, Robin, it's emergency. I'm from my cell phone. That's right. I'm on my mobile. Yep. My computer is decided that Microsoft knows better than me. And here we go with not just that, but I have here an update from Adobe Flash. Even though Adobe Flash is no longer supported as of 14 days from now, they've decided 15 days from now, they decided to keep inundating us with updates, and my computer will not let me close the stupid speech recognition thing. I have no control. So here we are 15 minutes in now. You just heard that click because Microsoft, knows better than me. Anyway, folks, yeah, so 1838, the Battle of Blood River, that's when this thing got its origin. Then in 1961, oh, see, there's that speech recognition. Stop it. I don't know why I installed that, because I've never used it, and all it does is cause headaches. And I can't delete this program because it doesn't delete no matter what I do, but I have to shut it down every time. Yeah, Microsoft, computers. Yeah, sometimes I feel like we're going backwards. Anyway, so I don't want Amazon Music open. I don't want Stream Deck open. I don't want this stupid Samsung thing open. Anyway, and now I want to update. All right. Yeah, I didn't ask for that. Stop it. I'm not opening devices. Morons. Anyway, yeah. Wow, look at this crowd's growing as people are suffering. Ask Siri for help. Siri, who's the president? Chris, the president of the United States is Abraham Lincoln. What? Did you folks see that in California, these bizarre, wigged out, flipping, I was hoping Chris would talk about Reconciliation Day. I will be talking about Reconciliation Day, Robin. I already was. I've already talked about it. I'm mixing it in here. But I will talk Reconciliation Day. So don't run off. My notes were on the screen to make sure I didn't forget certain things. So yeah, Big Brother's messing with me. No, Microsoft is messing with me. That's Bill Dickweed Gates. Yeah, the guy who stole billions of dollars from us with his anti-competitive practices and his monopolistic cabal practices, his oligarchy approach to things. Yes, I am fighting with my computer, Hendo. Yeah, so Bill Gates is the one. So he took all of our money, Erie Four Tracker, long time no see. Where you been? Well, actually, technically, I agree with your sentiment. I see where your sentiment's coming from, but in fact, it is Reconciliation Day, and it is also Day of the Vow. So 2 streams today. This one on Reconciliation Day. The later stream is the Day of the Vow. So if you disagree with it and you're unhappy with it, then you can come in for the other one later on. Okay, folks, let me see if this stupid thing is finally working here. Come on. I started doing this at 20 minutes to the hour. So it's now been, shut up. Shut up. Stupid, stupid, stupid Microsoft. Anyway, yeah, I started doing this a long time ago. Where'd all the chat go? Did I scare everybody away? Suddenly nobody's chatting. 60 likes already, 120. Wow. Smash that like button. You guys like the mobile version? Maybe I'll do. Oh, people are leaving. People are leaving. Where's my computer? Now the screen is just bright. It's just, ugh. Here you go. Check it out. Oh, no, it wants to install now. Okay. Robin says it's the way I fight with my laptop. Well, I can, no doubt. I'm with you on that one. Is this your mobile Apple? It's a shock game. African communists coming along and rewriting history with, what the hell is that? Now, Bing. I don't want Bing. I didn't ask for that. African communists coming along and rewriting history with their chipped shoulders. How long is it going to take before Trump is the president again? Good question. No, Corey, I don't have the sniffles. I was pretending to cry because I saw that the subscriber number dropped by 1. I was like, I'm like, Microsoft is making sad angry. You're damn skippy, Hendo. Microsoft is making me very angry. Pathetic little sad sacks. Where's now? Adobe's making me happy. Adobe's not responding. Let's see what else here. Ryan Diaga's back with the lead. Good evening. Okay, so yeah, so again, the Day of Reconciliation. This thing came about two events that they claim are tied to. That's the Day of the Vow. From the event was 1838, 16th December 1838, the Battle of Blood River, but not celebrated or recognized as such until the 1860s when it was first recognized. Yes, running Windows 10, Marcel. It's garbage. But it's a lot better garbage than we ever had before. And now I'm, oh, God bless. It's like pulling teeth, man. My brain works at 1,000 times the pace of Microsoft's garbage software, their crap operating systems. Yeah, get away, Stream Deck. I don't want that. Okay, trying to give me new software updates. I don't need new software updates. I need my computer back. Chris playing hide and seek again. No, Eric, I'm not playing hide and seek. I'm fighting Microsoft. So yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. So 1838, Blood River. 1860s, they start recognizing the date. And then in 1961, the Mkhonto we Sizwe, the terrorist arm of the African National Congress, is founded. What is this day? 1970. This day. I'm getting there, Hakan. Why you guys keep preempting me here? Oh, 1838. Blood River, 1860s, recognized as a date, the Day of the Vow. 1961, the terrorist organization, armed wing of the African National Congress, the ANC, is formed. 1995, they take the Day of the Vow, which was associated with the Afrikaner culture, and they turn it into the Day of Reconciliation Day. And the intent behind that is for unity and reconciliation. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it's impossible to have unity and reconciliation in a country in which the government actively allows people to murder and assault people based on the color of their skin, to defraud people, in which racist legislation exists. How in the world can you have unity and harmony? Oh, what's this? McAfee. Shut up, McAfee. Don't need you either now. God bless. This is why I don't like rebooting this stuff, because now I got 1,000 freaking things I didn't opening up here. Good God. Still waiting for control of my PC, folks. Let's see how much of my hard drive is being used now. People leaving. Wow, shame. But we did get up to 79. Somebody did a super chat. I missed that. My apologies for missing the super chat. That didn't show up. Huh. Communism is the mastery of the anatomy of discontent. My goose's dad funeral is at Pretoria. That's a typo. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Your goose. Is that your aunt or something? Like, my hard drive is complete use now. I rebooted the damn thing. Still have control of it. I hate you, Microsoft. Anyway, so 1995, they create this day. Just get an Apple Mac. No, Erie Four Tracker. I have Apples. They're crap as well. They don't work. They're just dustbins. They collect garbage. They accomplish nothing. I've got a freaking iPad sitting right here. The damn thing sucks. Every time I try to use it, it tells me to log in. It tells me my password's no good. I got the password written down. Garbage, 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 garbage. No better than Microsoft. Just rich, white privilege toys. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. I appreciate that. I thought it was a typo. Remember, folks, I'm seeing the text in tiny, tiny text here. For my exceptionally good eyesight, I wouldn't know what's going on because your text is like this big in front of me. And my hard drive is still spinning at 100% with no programs running whatsoever. So I wonder how many hours I have to sit here and wait for this nonsense. But thank you all for tuning in. 86 likes already. Well, thank you guys so much for that. Anyway, so day of the vow and the founding of the terrorist wing of the Afghan National Congress. I don't acknowledge Reconciliation Day from the reconciliation of the NCN's cadres. Okay, says Hans Kutsi. Gotcha. That's fine. But you don't have to recognize it, but it's a formal holiday in South Africa. But folks, today on Reconciliation, and please go out, meet your neighbors, expand your cultural ties, meet others, enjoy your day on the beach. Wait, you can't go on the beach. You can't go on the beach in KZN. You can't go on the beach in the Garden Route. You can't go on the beach in Sarah Bartman municipality. Wow. So on the Day of Unity, President Ramaphosa and the National Coronavirus Command Council have decided that you can't have unity with your fellow citizens because of their pathetic leadership and their mismanagement and their muti belief, their lack of science belief in how to deal with the pandemic. They've made things far worse. By the way, folks, South Africa, once again, topping the world charts with accomplishments. Wonderful job. Country of 58 million people on a continent with 1.3 billion people. South Africa has 36% of the confirmed COVID cases on the continent. Well done, South African ANC. South Africa also has 41% of the fatalities attributed to COVID-19. Hey, well done, South Africa. We should also point out the other highlights of South Africa's achievements under the ANC. South Africa has the largest number of actual cases of HIV positive people on the planet for a single country. Well done. Beating India, which has a population, many times South Africa's. India has a population of 1.5, 1.6 billion, and it has less HIV positive people than South Africa. Well, I'm still waiting for my computer. Look at this. Now we're talking about 40 minutes of this BS, and I've rebooted too. Yeah, no, I got it, Willem. I didn't. I thought it was a typo. No hymns and I'm spilling hot chocolate on my beard. Yeah, so 142. Where's everybody coming at? What's going on? Are you guys bored? Is there nothing going on today? Erica says, I'm so happy our beach is open. What is South Africa without beach in December? I know that's weird, Robin. I'm not a beach person, and also it's summertime. When I lived in that part of the world, it's weird for me because Southern Hemisphere, it's summertime now, and this is supposed to be cold and snow. It's back. It started snowing about 20 minutes before I sat down with my computer, so for about an hour now, it's been snowing outside, just light flakes, but we're supposed to get a whole bunch of snow here in the mid-Atlantic region. Central Pennsylvania going to get buried under snow. I hope that's not too much because I'm supposed to go to my mother's funeral, and that's going to be pretty hefty. Look at that, folks. Wow. On my mobile, I'm going to have to start doing mobile streams more often because, wow, we got 99 likes already. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, donkey. Bye-bye, donkey. Quelle merci mille fois. Vielen Dank. Thank you so much for the likes already. Really appreciate it. Almost 100. Look at that. Wow. And a super chat that I missed earlier, so my apologies for that. 109. Look at that jumping. Wow. We came to learn about Africa from German Santa. Says one. Jawohl. Was wollen Sie wissen über Afrika? Wir können darüber reden den ganzen Tag. Und ich bin da für euch. Für euch. Ich bin da. Naja. Ja. L'Afrique. Wow. Wow. Qu'est-ce qu'on dit? Qu'est-ce qu'on dit? C'est l'Afrique, c'est le continent très bizarre, c'est l'Afrique noire, parce que personne connaît qu'est-ce que s'est passé en Afrique. Air is closed. Robin, our beach is supposed to be closed, but we had people fishing all day. Thank you, Jessica. Was that Jessica for condolences from my mother? Thank you so much for that. All right, folks. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for Microsoft to stop its BS. Now we're talking here 25, 35, 45, almost 45 minutes now, and it still says my disk is 100% usage. Can you imagine that? The Minister of Police was actually, I think the Chinese are probably locked into my computer. I should shut down my network connection on my PC, and maybe we'll get there. So there was touring beaches in Cape Town today, making an absolute fool of himself. Well, Willem Vickers Beast, he pretty much makes an absolute fool of himself anytime he does anything. Well, thank you, Erie Ford Director. Appreciate that. Michelle Lockett. Sorry, Lockton. Welcome to you. Erica says, oh, okay. No, it's Robin. Apparently, if you have a valid permit, you may fish from beach. That's true. You can't fish. Snow is coming down steadily in Columbus, have about an inch on the ground. Yeah, you guys, Columbus got the head start on us there, Chris. I'll be coming your way Friday. Not quite to Columbus, but I'm coming out that direction. Where's this? There we go. You need to go upgrade to a solid state hard drive. How do you know I don't have a solid state drive in here? How do you know I don't have a solid state drive? For a pie and Coke. Maybe your PC's freezing because it's cold. It's snowing outside. Well, it's not freezing now. It's just 100% disk usage. When I have 100% disk usage, I can't get anything done because it drags because it's reading and writing to the disk constantly. Because I've never heard of a solid state drive seeing 100% usage for this long. I have, Carl. I have on an Apple. What's this, Chris? What? Chris, be tech savvy, chopping. Are you telling me to be tech savvy, or are you asking me to be tech savvy, or are you suggesting I be tech savvy? It's interesting people say that. I mean, I've been working with computers since I was a kid in the 1970s. I used to use IBM data punch cards to load up instructions in computers. I used cassette tapes to load my first operating system on a Commodore CBM and PET, and used to play Santa Previa on them. I used to code in BASIC, a little bit of COBOL, but I forgot all of that. Yeah, folks. So it's interesting when people say be tech savvy. I'm an early tech adopter for pretty much everything you can think under the sun, ladies and gentlemen. And that has been my history. And what I need to do is I need to stop letting Windows use my hard drive for virtual memory. My RAM is only using 28%, but my hard drive is stuck at 100%. So to me, that's usually Microsoft is downloading their shit software, sorry for the language, their garbage bloated operating system in the background without my permission. By the way, I've turned that off. Microsoft is not allowed to download their garbage software, but they do it all the time and then reboot my computer in the middle of the night when I have it in sleep mode. Yeah, costing me lots of work. It just drives me absolutely nuts. And Microsoft said here they had an update. That's probably what the hell is happening, is their garbage bloatware is now filling up my computer in the background without my authorization. That's most likely what's happened. Do you have access? Why do I need to, why do I need to restore? There's nothing to restore. Stop. That's a drastic move. Why do I want to go back and lose all my settings, all my cookies, all my cache, all of my PC operating environment? No, I don't want to do that. There's no need for that. You just have to wait for this garbage download to stop downloading in the background. It says Windows Update, attention needed. Exactly right. Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. That's what's probably going on here. It's either that or it's your antivirus software kicking in without your permission when you don't ask it to do it. That happens all the time too, folks. McAfee is garbage. I hate McAfee. It's shit software. But Kaspersky is the other option, and Norton Utilities seems to have disappeared off the earth. Norton used to be the best antivirus in my view. Not a fan of McAfee. Yes, of course I have a restore point, Ginaldo, but I'm not going to restore it. Why am I going to go? Thank you. I'm not going to restore my computer. There's no need to. Well, folks, Day of Reconciliation. There you go, Reconciliation Day. To this year's theme, where'd we go? Where'd we go? I'm trying to get to some notes here I had. If I can find them here. Let me see. No, I'm not going to have it because I had to reboot. I just realized that. That's right. It's gone. The notes that I had are gone now. Good point. Just realized that. Anyway, so yeah, 2020 is the United in Action Against Racism, Gender-Based Violence, and Other Intolerances. Well, I would like to say that 2020 would be the year united against the economic freedom fighters, racism, bigotry, hatred, and domestic violence, or domestic terrorism. That's what the year 2020 should be. United against the economic freedom fighters, racism, bigotry, hatred, and domestic terrorism. There you go. I've just renamed South Africa's 2020 Day of Reconciliation. There you go. The economic freedom fighters, the troublemakers, the agitators, the race merchants that they are. There you go. All right. People seem to like that. Suddenly everything's coming in now. Whoa, look at that chat's flying. Suddenly my chat's going crazy. I can't even read it. Avast, yeah, Avast is another one. Kaspersky's been okay using while it works. Well, yeah, Vernon, and it's also owned by Russians. No thanks. Oh, Erie Four Tracker says an economic destruction. Yeah, I should have put that in there. Well, it's not just, but the economic freedom fighters aren't the ones doing the economic destruction. Their attacks on clicks, their attacks on farms have a deleterious impact on South Africa's economy. It does have a long-term toll, but the real damage done to South Africa's economy is done by the ruling party, the African National Congress, which deigns to impose racist legislation on South Africans and then still talk about reconciliation. How can you have reconciliation when you discriminate with law against a portion of your population? Wasn't that issue with apartheid? Wasn't that the argument all along, that the government discriminated against its population with racist laws? Now my computer suddenly got quiet. Whoa, yay, I have my computer back. Wow. Only 76% disk users. Whoops, going back up, 82. 91. Oh, God. Microsoft compatibility, some app I've never seen before. All right, there we go. Maybe I can get this stuff started now. Let me see what's going on. So after an hour, it was an update. It was an update I didn't ask for and I didn't approve, and Microsoft decided that they know better than me. So there you go. I'm almost afraid to shut this one down, folks. We're growing up to 200 people in the stream. The emergency is this. Microsoft stole my computer. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Call a cop. Call a cop. Microsoft stole my computer. That's exactly what happened here, folks. You know, I was about to reach over here on the stream. I usually look at my mobile, and I was about to pick my mobile up, but the problem is it's sitting on a selfie stick in front of me. You get distracted, folks. Well, we got to 100 likes really quickly. We're at 129. Can you smash that like button, folks? I think I'm doing yeoman's work here, trying to bring you the Day of the Reconciliation without any notes, all from the top of my head, talking about events and then trying to get this up. As I said, 2020 is officially United in Action Against Racism, Gender-Based Violence, and Other Intolerances. Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Sir Ramaphosa, the man who gave us the not racial statement that gender-based violence, white people by nature are racist. This is why we have gender-based violence. So that scientific explanation of why black men abuse their partners because white toddlers in their nappies are racist really just doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't fly with me, folks. Does it fly with you? Did you buy Cyril's idiocy, his stupidity? Yes. Well, that's what he said. So a lot to talk today in South African television about how is reconciliation even possible? Well, listen, folks, it is possible. It is absolutely possible. Black, white, brown, Asian, South Africans have lived in harmony for centuries. What? No, it's just all been racism and segregation and murder and land theft and colonization and settling. Well, yeah, there's been a lot of that on both sides. But the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is that black and white South Africans, if they couldn't live in harmony, there wouldn't be any black South Africans left. They would have been wiped out a couple centuries ago by the better armed and better equipped settlers. Bottom line. Ooh, that's a horrible picture of me. I'm looking at that. Ooh, I'm looking at my stream. It likes to do that snap before you start. 138 likes. Cool. 171 people watching. Thank you all for tuning in. After we do this stream a little bit later on, we're going to have the Day of the Vow. Geloof de Dag. So welcome for that stream. To that, folks, we're going to talk about the history of Blood River and all that's going on. And by the way, folks, thanks for watching my videos last night. Watched it. We had some. I put 3 videos out last night. There was the one on the SIPRNet from the Defense Department. It's got about 750 views. It's not great, but it's okay. I did one about the Electoral College confusion lawsuits for the election, and then I did one about Sudan. Didn't expect a lot of people to care about Sudan, but I do cover Africa, and that's why I did that one. So we covered that. Ooh, 143. Now we're pushing for 150. Getting greedy here. Getting greedy. Can I get 150, 145, 145, 156? Over here, man. Gentleman in the red top cap. Well, yep. Over here, lady. Okay, no. Nobody's putting their final bid in. Okay, there you go. Right, folks. So let me get back to this here, and I'll try to get my stream going on the other side. But I'm really terrified if I leave this, you guys are going to abandon me. Come over to the other stream. So I think maybe I'll just stick with this one for now. We'll do it on the mobile, but I've got my computer back now, so that bodes well for the later stream. But Ramaphosa, race relations remain fragile in South Africa, says Sir Ramaphosa. Do they now? Gee, I wonder why. Today, Ramaphosa made his annual Reconciliation Day speech where he said that the country had done a lot to overcome past divisions, but the recent incidents like the ones in Senegal, in the Free State, and Brackenfell, Western Cape show that much work needs to be done to address racial divisions. Well, I agree. And the incidents in Senegal and Brackenfell were all instigated by racists in the economic freedom fighters. Boom, there you go. That's right. What of course he means is that on the 6th of October, when the hearing was taking place for the brutal torture and murder of 21-year-old Brendan Horner by 2 suspects, one of whom has been previously arrested and convicted twice, the other who's previously arrested and convicted 16 times. No. I didn't stumble. I didn't mumble. The person accused of murdering Brendan Horner had been arrested and convicted of 16 crimes, many of them violent. 16. Not these. Says 16. Walking the streets of South Africa and accused of murdering Brendan Horner. So their trial hearing was scheduled for the 6th of October, and the police overreacted through stun grenades at innocent bystanders who were just standing on the street corner. There's video evidence of that, by the way. No discussion about that by Cyril in his discussion about racial tensions. People are hot full of all this nonsense, and they are not going to take it anymore. And so people showed up. Some people misbehaved, got a little angry. Andre Pinar said things he shouldn't have said. Smacked a police officer who was trying to block his way, and now is accused of murder for slapping a police officer. I'll tell you what, very, very weak constitution of SAPS officers if if someone's smacking them constitute an attempted murder. That's really pathetic and sad. They ought to be embarrassed that they don't get better training, that they can't recognize the difference between attempted murder and simply slapping. Yeah, so Andre Pinar, that's what happened in Senegal. But then on the 16th of October at Senegal, what do we have happen? We have the EFF come in and try to start trouble. They destroy the downtown center, ripping down street signs, smashing concrete, rubbish bins, leaving their trash all over the place. And the people that they brought in, and who knows if they gave them a streetwise three-piece meal from KFC and a T-shirt or whatever, they're singing "Kill the Boer," inciting violence, hate speech. Yeah, there's your problem, Cyril Ramaphosa. Racist right there. Racist right there. Not to mention the tone, the tenor, the language for minorities in South Africa. God forbid you're a minority and you come across someone who feels privileged or obliged. Well, now the chat's coming back up. At least Apple doesn't steal your stuff. I spoke to my folks. I can't get that man, guys. Sorry. In PE restaurants, closing parks, closing the swimming pool. Emil Thaert says, spoke to my folk in PE, restaurants closing, parks closed, swimming pools closed, holiday resorts closed, total collapse tourism sector. Yeah. Well, John Jarvis here. Welcome, John. What's this? In DOS days, I used Norton antivirus, was using XP. Years later, I was playing with DOS, so I ran Norton, only one infected file. There you go. Sometimes I wonder if that the day of the vow was correctly honored, if that would not solve our problems. It's a good question there, COVID-21 solutions. Oh, you switched to COVID-21 now. That's cute. I like that. Hey, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, yes, you said you're good for tonight. Okay, we'll do that after this. Ronaldo's probably green with envy right now because the jersey I'm wearing. Just saying. I've got the Mandela jersey on because we're talking about reconciliation. Anyway, yeah, Ronaldo, if you got it, just confirm it. If make sure it's really you. So I saw your WhatsApp message, but I can't get to it because I'm on my mobile and you'll love this, Ronaldo. My Windows wasn't working. Yes, it took me almost an hour to get control of my computer, despite shutting it down and restarting. So you probably love it. Oh, we're over 150 likes. Look at that. Wow. This is like the good old days of just, 3 weeks ago when we had lots of viewership and lots of people tuning in and YouTube wasn't stealing subscribers all the time. By the way, folks, I talked to 2 more subscribers yesterday who sent me messages. Both of them had unsubscribed, 2 times, another just the 1 time. It's happening. If you're a subscriber to a YouTube channel that you enjoy or you watch occasionally, you might want to periodically go back and make sure, but just by clicking on their channel and looking down below, that you're still subscribed, because YouTube is actively unsubscribing people from people's channels. No idea why. Listen, if your account is dormant for a year, okay, I get that. That's fair. How do you like my new profile pic? I can't see the pic. It looks like Elvis Costello from here. Is it Elvis Costello COVID? I mean, it's like this big on my mobile screen, so you got to forgive me on that one. I just don't know. Ooh, 163 likes. The audience dropped by 2 and the likes went up by 2, so maybe 2 people liked it on their way out the door. But yeah, Reconciliation Day, folks. So Ramaphosa says that these instances show that the state of race relations in our country remains fragile. You think when you allow people to run around and, how do you like my new profile? You just asked that question. Oh, no. Just been working around the clock. Oh, okay, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah. What do you think when you allow people to rock up in a place and destroy things and shout songs about murdering other South Africans? And on top of that, Ramaphosa, you take no action against the number 3 in the Economic Freedom Fighters, who sings a song in Zulu and puts in the English words, burn the Boer, burn them down, burn them out. And within 48 hours, we see pervasive arson taking place in the Northern Free State. Have there been any prosecutions? I know there were 16 saps that were arrested. Not police officers, but saps, suckers. 16 suckers who were arrested in the aftermath of that. But have we seen any prosecutions to the people who are the proximate cause for the arson in the Free State and Northern Cape? No, we have not. Have we seen any justice for the murder of the Braun family? Have we seen any justice for the 26-year-old Indian pregnant mother, 4 months, who was murdered with a throat slit on the Ayub farm in KZN in August? Have we seen any justice for the black cattle farmer? You should really put the autofocus off your camera. No, it's not on. It's not on, Renal. It's not on. It's not the jersey and the beard. It's the snowman. It sees a second figure back there. That's why it's doing it. So my apologies for that. But yeah, I had this problem with this phone for a while. It's time for a new phone. Ronaldo says it feels like I'm drunk. Oh, look at that. Brad Mianza from Unsbook said, let's get to 200 likes. Let's do it, folks. Will we get to 200 likes on the... Okay, here we go. Geloof the dog. Will we get to the 200 likes for that stream later? That would be awesome. iPhone 12 Pro. Yeah, 40,000 Rand. I'm glad you're rich, Ronaldo. I don't sell merchandise, at least not. Tian says it's a Samsung. It only focuses on Korea. That's true. It is a Samsung, folks. Yep, but it's an S9. I'm a bit behind. Only if there are 200 viewers. No, John Jarvis. See, the way this works is that my streams get more likes than the viewers. And you know how that works? Because people pop in for a little bit. Trevor Bush just gave a 100 Rand super chat. Wow, thank you so much for that, Trevor. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Well, folks, unlike Sir Ramaphosa, I'll bring you a little Christmas cheer. South Africa has a bright future. It does. But that bright future does not include the African National Congress, at least as a ruling party. And it all starts today. Actually, should have started in June, but I'll forgive you for being tardy. Democratic Alliance, Freedom Front Plus, all these other parties. Is somebody just subscribed? Is that a super chat coming up? Oh, that was a super chat. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, so I will forgive the opposition parties for not accomplishing a whole lot. Now, I'm going to get some blowback on this, probably from the DA, but you're not out there in the neighborhoods. You're not out there. Well, Michelle, if you like that, every time there's a super chat, I bring them. By the way, there was a super chat I missed earlier. So whoever did the first super chat, that's for the first super chat at the beginning of the stream. Could you do me a favor and wish Scarlett, my daughter, happy birthday for tomorrow? We went ice. What's this? Oops. We went ice skating today. Well, Citizen Guardian. Well, is your daughter there? Is Citizen Guardian? Is Scarlett sitting there? If she is, well, it's a bit early. I mean, are you okay with that? Some people think it's bad form or it's superstitious to wish a birthday the day before. I'm happy to do it. But before I do that, tell me, Citizen Guardian, are you guys okay with that? 176 likes. Ooh, push it up towards 200. Thank you, Bram. Can't wait for the African resistance, whatever that is. Oh, African Renaissance. Well, the African Renaissance is already underway, and unfortunately, COVID has disrupted the African Renaissance this year. But Africa is making great strides in the past 5 years and was on a good path. Much of Africa. Sudan went from a totalitarian dictator state into a state that, yes, she's there. Okay, so I'll say it. All right, well, it was Scarlett, right? Let me get back there. Yeah, Scarlett. Okay. Well, okay, so Scarlett, happy birthday to you. I share December as a month with my birthday with you. Your birthday is tomorrow, so tomorrow's the 17th. Happy birthday on the 17th. You just missed having the same birthday as me. My birthday, Scarlett, is, don't tell anybody, Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Yeah, it's Christmas Day. How cool is that? Well, actually, it's kind of a drag. You know, when I was a kid, I got cheated on gifts because I'd always get 1 or 2 gifts, and they go, here's your birthday gift, here's your Christmas gift, and that'd be it. And then my siblings who are all younger than me would get one gift after another. So, yes. Anyway, so happy birthday to you, Scarlett. I hope you enjoy the day, and I'm glad you went ice skating. Ice skating is pretty cool, but Scarlett, you want to guess how old I was the first time I went ice skating? Citizen Guardian, let her guess. How old does she think I was the first time that Chris ever went ice skating? Take a guess. What do you think it was? Anyone want to get? Come on. What do you think? What year was it? How old was I? First time. A lot of people start skating when they're 3 or 4 or 5, 6, maybe 10. She said 5. I wish it was 5. I wish it was 5, Scarlett. I was 28. I was 28. I'd never been ice skating. I was stationed in Germany. Captain Seekelt is close to the number. I was stationed in Germany and was in Garmisch-Partenkirchen. And I went skating in the ice rink there. And I went and laced up the skates. And I went out there, never skated before. And, of course, fell down a few times. You always fall down when you start. But I could already skate that day. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I learned to ice skate in the same day I was skating. Now, I mean, I don't skate very often. When I put on a pair of ice skates, I get out there and I just go for it. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that when I was younger, I used to roller skate. So I kind of had a feel. It's not the same. Ice skating and roller skating are different, but the balance is kind of the same. But the problem I had at 28, Clemson's 20, the problem I had at 28 is that when I was roller skating, I was much shorter. But when I was 28, I was tall. I was over 6 feet. So my center of gravity was a little bit higher, and it took me a little bit more time to figure it out. Ice skating can be tough on the ankles, especially if you fight it. But the secret to ice skating, Captain Seekelt, is not to fight the skates. Remember, folks, the only reason you're moving on there is because you're melting the ice. Think about that. You are melting the ice. People are like, what do you mean you're melting the ice? Well, no, the friction from the blade actually melts the ice a slight bit, and that's how you're able to propel across the ice. Exactly right. There you go. So it's pretty cool. But ice skating is cool. So I'm glad, Scarlett, you got to go ice skating. That's pretty awesome in December, especially in the summertime. Now, there's an ice skating rink I think it's in Benoni. I think that's where it's at. I went ice skating in my bell bottoms, me being a cool dude. Bell bottoms, that Nigel there, showing some age there. But Santa, what's this? Don't you ice skate in the North Pole? Well, Yeah, there's ice skating in the North Pole, Maurice. That's true. That's very true. But it's not an everyday occurrence. You know about global warming? We've got a lot of ice melting in the North Pole, and the polar bears. The good spots for ice skating are taken because the polar bears are busy trying to catch seals, and they take up the remaining spots where the ice is in the summertime. So you can't skate year round some places at the North Pole. I'm just saying. Anyway, folks, wow, look at this. We're pushing up towards 200 likes. I really, really appreciate this. Anyway, thank you for spending this day of reconciliation with me, a day that the economic freedom fighters and a fair portion of the African National Congress have no interest in actually having as a genuine holiday. Reconciliation, that is. Who remembers Sterland in Sunnyside? That one I don't remember. What the heck is pumpkin spice? Oh, pumpkin spice is a type of cider or hot chocolate or coffee in which they put pumpkin with like nutmeg spice in it. That's just this isn't pumpkin spice. It's actually hot chocolate, just a pumpkin spice mug. Ronaldo should recognize this mug. Should look familiar to Ronaldo. Anyway, so what else we got here? So, folks, yeah. So, Scarlett, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's so awesome. It's pretty cool to have a birthday. I hope that you get something nice as a gift for your birthday. But remember, folks, Miss Scarlett, everybody out there listening, this has been a very difficult year for everybody because of COVID. And a lot of folks don't have the money they normally have. So there are 6 people waiting on the other Reconciliation Day 2020 South Africa show you advertised. Cool, Acid Zill. That's not for a couple hours, so that's pretty cool. I thought it came with what I ordered, and I didn't click that was a gift. Oh, yes, Ronaldo, it was a gift. It did not come with your order. I purchased that for you, and I've got one too. So, by the way, Ronaldo, so folks, everybody tuned in right now. This is close to 200. Wow, this is pretty good. Ronaldo, it looks like I'm successfully stealing your viewers already. Quick, folks, subscribe. You're very welcome, Ronaldo. Subscribe to my channel very quickly if you're not already. If you're a Ronaldo viewer and you've come here and you're subscribed, just subscribe. That way YouTube can take you off of my subscription list. So we're trying to help YouTube in their efforts to undermine our channels. But you're most welcome, Ronaldo. It was my pleasure. My concern was that we get smashed. These are good mugs. So there you go. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and that's a great one. And actually, yours came with pumpkin spice, didn't it, Ronaldo? So it made sense. That's why I got the mug, because Ronaldo got pumpkin spice, and so I sent the pumpkin spice mug. So it's pretty cool. But folks, seriously, for Scarlett, I don't know how things are with Dad and with Mom, and I hope that they're good so that you get something for your birthday. But folks, it's Christmas coming up. A lot of people around the world, in South Africa, here in the U.S., in Botswana, in Namibia, and other places, don't have the means to. Elizabeth, what's the emergency? The emergency is Microsoft stole my computer. And I've already called the sheriff, and we're waiting for them to return it. It looks like it's just been returned here. The point being, Elizabeth, that it was an emergency reboot because people were waiting for the day of reconciliation, and my computer was stolen. My hard drive was spinning at 100% for 45 minutes. I rebooted. That's what the emergency was. But folks, a lot of parents are out of work or don't have the resources or have taken pay cuts or working part-time as part of the COVID stuff. So it may be a very salty crack Christmas for a lot of kids around the world. So yeah, let's hope. What's this? You are losing many viewers or people with their censorship. Many are resorting to other platforms. Yeah, that might be it too, but I don't think that's really the issue here. Yeah, typing on a cell phone sucks, says Erica. Well, doing a stream on a cell phone can be a little awkward too, especially when the camera's not quite as far back as you want it to be. But and it keeps auto focusing like that. That's why I stopped using my phone. My phone has fantastic sound quality and fantastic video quality, but whenever I have something in the background, it wanted to autofocus on multiple things, even when I turned the autofocus off. So yeah, Sunnybrook was good. That was a long time ago. Sorry to hear about your pain. Know the feeling. Yeah, Elizabeth, that was it. So back to what I was saying, folks, it can be a little bit difficult for parents this year, so please be patient. Citizen Guardian says, thank you, Chris. Wow, look at that. Got a super chat coming up. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for it to come up. I've got my streaming software open up over here, so it should come up on there, and I'll just do that. Yeah, good day, Flip. Well, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Folks, please tune in a little bit later. Ronaldo and I will be going on the evening show. It's Wednesday, right? It is the Wednesday. So I'll be on Ronaldo. 200 likes. We got 200 likes. Woohoo! I deserve. Merry Christmas. Bye, donkey. Ek is, how do you say happy? How do you say happy in Afrikaans? Ek is, I don't know what happy is. There he is, Citizen Guardian. Thank you so much. Guess I'm never happy in Afrikaans. Grumpy Santa's never happy in Afrikaans, so I'm gonna have to learn the word Afrikaans for happy. Now, that's one I don't know. What is it? Oh, that's why I don't know. It's one of those G words. It's gluki. I can't even pronounce. Arctic. Tiana, I can't even do it. I'm not going to try. Just got home from 3 kilometer, 3,000 calorie bicycle joyride. Wow, Larsol, that's awesome. Sadly, what's this? There it is. Gelukkig. You know, ek is gelukkig. How's that? Is that good? Ek is gelukkig. I can't do it. Anyway, so Ronaldo, Monday, and Citizen Guardian, you are welcome to be part of this too. You are also a South African YouTuber that I know. Monday program in the evening, we're going to do the. I've come up with a name for it yet, but it's off the top. It's running from the top of my head right now. It'll be a Monday. It'll be a Christmas call-in for Safa YouTubers, and so I'm going to host it. And Ronaldo can pop in. We're going to have Laura in here. We're going to have Beth in here. Citizen Guardian, you're welcome to come in. I need to reach out to Ramon and Germ to get them on the program. Joe Emilio is welcome on the channel. And all of those South African YouTubers that we all know are welcome to come in. Big Daddy Liberty is welcome to come in if he wants, but he never answers his phone, so I doubt we'll get a hold of him. Ernst van Seil, whom I haven't seen much lately, he's welcome to come in as well. So let's, I'll try to send out invites to all these people, and it'll be a call and we'll all talk. Merry Christmas. We'll talk about Christmas. Now, that's not my Christmas show, folks. The Christmas show will be Tuesday or Wednesday evening. I'm waiting to hear back from Monty Jackson, who I've invited to be on the program, if he's available one of those evenings. So once I hear back from Monty Jackson, if he can make it, thank you, Chris Swanepoel. Happy as gelukkig. Once I hear back from Monty Jackson, if he can come on the program, then I'll make my determination about which day it'll be. Gelukkig. 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 Ronaldo, that actually helps. Thank you, but I'm sure I didn't get it right. You can't claim to speak several languages when you can't say, just sing Bosmanland. Bosmanland, fat my hand. Oh, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Anyway, yeah. So Monday will be a call-in show for the Safa YouTubers Christmas special. The actual Christmas show with Santa and Santa's helper from Namibia, and the musical guest will be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you know. Remember, folks, I got a busy week here. I've got coffee run, says Captain Seakel. All right. I've got to go to Ohio on Friday for my mother's funeral, which is on Saturday, and then I'll be back Sunday. I want to do the program for Christmas on Sunday, but I'll probably be knackered and get back late. I don't want to, not give you the best performance we can do. So that's on Sunday, folks. So there you go. Yeah, we're up to 184 people right now. Thank you so. Whoa, 182. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in and taking off. You guys are killing me. See, this is going to have to be. See, I already know how this is going to go. So this is how it goes, folks. Chris shows up. I rock up in South Africa. Hey, it's Chris. Hey, come on over here. All right, now listen. This is what you're saying wrong. You keep saying this wrong. You got this date wrong. You don't know this. That's going to be my tour to South Africa. Is your Christmas call going to be on Christmas Day? No, Erica. That Christmas is a SAFA call-in for YouTubers. So other YouTube personalities from South Africa will all get together and celebrate Christmas Monday night. That's the plan. The Christmas show will not be a call-in show. I will leave the chat on. I was tempted to turn the chat off, but I'm going to leave the chat on because if we have the program the way I have it set up for Tuesday or Wednesday, then we won't have time to be taking calls because I'll be having musical guests calling. Remember, I don't have a studio manager here. I do it all. Everything runs from right here, just like Ronaldo does, and Ramon and Germ, everybody. And so I have to run all the stuff, and I have to bring the guest in. So I can't be taking calls and be waiting for Giselle to come in for 20 minutes and then out, and then Denny Bota to come in for 20 minutes, that sort of thing. So that's how it's going to work. When you cross Nelson Mandela Drive on, what's this? Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I see you guys are chatting with each other. So yeah, so that's two Christmas programs. Monday is the call-in show for Safa YouTubers. That's Monday, Safa YouTuber Christmas special. And then that's a call-in, but just for the YouTube personalities. You guys can tune in and watch it. And then I might do a members-only stream on Christmas Day. I will be streaming Christmas Day, but one of them might be a members perks stream just for members for Christmas, just to wish you all Christmas. Of course, I'll dress up as Santa that day. Not a problem. I don't know the new street names and frankly don't care. Well, I do know that Schoeman is now Sarah Bartman in Pretoria. If you go through Hatfield, yeah, it's very annoying. Gelukkig. Gelukkig. Anyway, so that's the bottom line there, folks. Wow. 221 likes. A little bit of super chat scratch came this way too. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And 188 kids. And we got to talk to Scarlett today. Yesterday, I got to wish hello to a couple other folks' kids. It was pretty awesome. German's live with David Icke in 4 minutes. Oh, okay. In 4 minutes? Wow. In 4 minutes. Oh, because it's almost top of the hour. Yeah. So how many are going to leave for Germ? We'll see. We will see. Didn't even know Germ had a channel anymore. He's always pissing people off. What is that? Jürgen says, Hi allemaal, bij van groeten uit die oud Zuidwest. Yeah, greetings, warm greetings from the old Southwest. Well, welcome to you. Appreciate you being here, Jürgen. It was good to have you on. By the way, so how many of you here currently now, the 182 people watching the stream on my mobile, how many of you tuned in and watched Siska Smith Howard? Was that not epic? What a great stream. And she's a chatterbox like I am. She did not want to go. She did not want to go. That was awesome. Sorry, Chris, I'm going to have to leave for Mr. Icke, says Robin. Okay. Well, I'll watch my numbers drop here as everybody deserts me for Germ. And what's this? Don't worry about mispronouncing Afrikaans. Most people can't pronounce French properly. That's true, Erica. For Michelle, okay. Rita says, good afternoon, and to everyone here, happy evening. Been a while since I've been on. Yeah, Rita, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you back. Jürgen, thank you. Oh, you've always enjoyed my videos. By the way, folks, I'm really chaffed. By the way, that's not American English. We don't say chaffed. That's something I learned from your part of the world. But even though it's English, but I'm really chaffed that that so many people in Namibia watch the program. My Namibia viewership comes out about 1.3% of my content, which is amazing. Hanging my head in shame. Haven't got to Siska's stream yet. No, Jax, I know you said you're going to get to it last night. It's fine. Get to it when you can. You don't have to hang your head in shame. Chuffed. Well, people differently, Marco. Chuffed. No, I never heard anybody say chuffed. Chaffed is what they're saying. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really stoked. We say stoked. I'm really stoked that yeah. See, in Nigeria they say chaffed. There you go. It's not chuffed. It's not chuffed. It's chaffed. Anyway, so I'm really stoked. Let's just switch to American English. I'm really stoked that so many people from Namibia watch the content. It's really cool. I go out of my way to try to find content on Botswana and Namibia. It's getting harder for Botswana because the press is not doing their job there, and there's no coverage of Botswana outside the country these days. Whereas Namibia, the press is still reporting things, and there have been interesting events like the election, so we can hang on that. So yeah, I'm really stoked that those things are possible. And I'm okay. Here in South Africa, we say I'm chuffed. It means I'm happy or proud of something. Yes, I know, Jax, and I say chaffed. That's we say it differently in Americans in the U.S. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, you got that right, says Nigel. Yep, exactly true. Anyway, folks, yeah, so it is a Reconciliation Day of Unity. This year, the theme is United in Action Against Racism, Gender-Based Violence, and Other Intolerances. Well, the other intolerances for me would be the economic freedom fighters. Chaff is what comes out of the backside of an aircraft. That is true. It's also the stuff that comes from when you shake wheat stalks. That's chaff. And that's where they got it, from the stuff that comes out of the back of an aircraft to protect it from incoming missiles. Yep, our Overland. What's this? Potatoes. Exactly, Jax. Thank you very much. Fonz is back. Long time. Good to see you again. Christian Gerhard. Yes, it is that day, and we'll be celebrating that in the late stream. So after this, I'll be on with Ronaldo in about an hour. For those of you who are able to tear yourselves away from Germ to come watch that stream, come watch that stream with Ronaldo and I will be on at 8 p.m. in South Africa. And then after that, I'll have my stream, and it will be Geloof de Dag. We'll be celebrating the Day of the Vow here on Chris White Africa. Drinking eggnog. No, I'm drinking hot chocolate, and it's not hot. It's ice cold. Just join. What's the emergency? The emergency is that Microsoft stole my computer. TA Stingbat says, will Scott join you too? No, I haven't contacted Scott about joining the program. So what else? You're just being cheeky and trying to start something there, TA Stingbat. Also the leftover after roasting coffee. That's true. That's what that's called as well. Thank you for that, Elizabeth. Rick Hearn is back. Good to see you again, Rick. It's good to see a lot of faces again. I thought a lot of you folks had fallen off the face of the earth, so it's good to see you again. I know people are busy, and this is your valuable time and your data. So it's really very much something that I appreciate people tuning in for. And thanks for watching my videos. The 3 I did last night, chaff, past tense, chuffed. Yeah, so you guys saying chuffed, it's chuffed. Yeah, so it's pronunciation. It's pronunciation. We pronounce English properly on this side of the Atlantic. Hey, Kim Labaskakna, good to see you there. Another word for you Americans, gobsmacked. Yeah, gobsmacked. We love to say gobsmacked. Well, those of us know what the word means. I got the right spelling, says the one. Yeah, and that's Revo Emag. I don't recognize the name. Hello to you. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. We had over 1,000 views now on my stray voltage from last night. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that. That was the one where we had the photo from Swakopmund. And then I had 3 videos I did last night, one on the SIPRNet. By the way, folks, did you know that the U.S. military's secret classified network, shh, don't tell anybody, state secret. The secret classified network is known as the SIPRNet. That stands for Secret Internet Protocol Router Network. SIPRNet. The SIPRNet is we transmit. I have an incoming call. I must decline it because I'm live streaming. These people just don't give up. Sorry. Okay, I do decline it. Yeah, it's one problem with using the mobile. So the video on the SIPRNet was interesting. Well, thank you for that, Elizabeth. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so the SIPRNet is how the military sends most of its information around the world, and the classified information anyway. There's also a higher level, but that's the one that's most prevalent, and it's in most places. And they had to shut it down because of this Solar Winds Orion compromise, and so they had to shut down the entire network, an emergency order to do it in the middle of the day. That's kind of unprecedented. Since CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Agency, was created in 2015 by a congressional mandate, this is only the 5th time that they've actually sent an emergency directive out to shut networks down. And they had to put patches in to overcome the vulnerabilities of this software that's out there. Really scary stuff, folks. Really. South Africa is a a crapocracy. I'll put that in English. South Africa is a crapocracy, says Erie Ford Tracker. Well, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that one. So I want to electoral college confusion and lawsuits and election updates. And we'll talk about that with Ronaldo a little bit later on. I'll save that for a little bit, but just give you a foretaste of it. The Republicans here in Pennsylvania have approached the Supreme Court again to get the court to take up their case. The first time was get an emergency injunction to stop the certification. This time it's requesting the case actually be heard. So we'll see if the court listens to it. It may be a matter of semantics. Oliver Hilton, welcome recruit team member. Hey, Oliver. Thank you, Oliver. For those who are curious, I always salute people become members on the channel. Yep, that's what we do. So thank you so much for support for the channel. Appreciate it. I haven't been trying to pimp people for the channel. I've been kind of dismayed at the number of viewers that have been disappearing of late. So yeah, Citizen Guardian says welcome, as does Hendo. Welcome. Government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state. Yeah, I think you're talking about South Africa. Erie Ford Tracker. Yep. Oh, everybody's saying hello to and welcome to Oliver. Welcome to you as a member of the channel. Appreciate your support for the channel. It's really awesome. By the way, folks, that's not a major moneymaker. And for those of you who accuse people of e-begging, this has been very much a salty cracks December for this channel. I don't know why, but that's not really important. We're not here to make this a money-making venture. It's just nice when people support the channel. It's helpful. So there you go. So no one should ever feel obliged to become a member or to super chat or to buy any of the merchandise I have available. You're not required, and no one's begging you to do that. It's just there if you want it. I created those things in response to viewer request. They requested that I monetize the channel. They requested that I create memberships, and they requested that I also come up with merchandise. I did all of that. And the only thing I was going to do amongst that was merchandise, and that was for my channel. Texas, I see Texas are off. I don't understand what you mean, John. What do you mean Texas are off what? We continue to stream after YouTube demonetize your channel. I don't know why YouTube would demonetize my channel, Stringbot. Why would they demonetize it? I haven't broken any of their community standards. Good evening, Paul. Hotshot from Billion. Why wouldn't I? Okay, so let's make a very clear statement about why I live stream. I took my existing YouTube channel and decided to use this venue to support my strategic consultancy. And then lockdown came and all my consultancy gigs disappeared. So I said, well, rather than sit around here with lemonades and just whine about lemons, or whine about the pile of lemons, let's turn into some useful lemonade. So I took lemons and turned them into lemonade and decided to use my channel to do prepared videos. I started making prepared videos on strategic topics about topics in Africa. And it was well received. Number of subscribers grew from 2 to 187. Then I started doing, Elizabeth just gave a super chat of 100 Rand. Wow, look at that. Waiting for it to come out. Oh, Wow, thank you very much, Elizabeth. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that super chat. So I turned it into something a little bit different, and I decided to go from there. And from there, what I did was, yeah, this guy's writing to me now. Sorry, guys, my screen got blocked because the messages came down. But anyway, as I was trying to say, so I decided to, someone said you should do live streams. And I said, well, let me try it because I didn't know how to do it. So I set up a live stream and I did a live stream with people who worked with me on the Rebuilding the Armed Force Liberia. It proved to be quite popular. I did it on a Saturday, so I decided to start doing Saturday streams just to expand what I'm doing. Then I saw that lockdown was having a very negative effect on a lot of people in South Africa, especially, but also here, in that they couldn't leave their homes. They were locked up like prisoners. And so they needed some alternative entertainment. I mean, how often can you watch Mnet or DSTV before you just want to throw a brick at your television? So I figured, let's do this. Stringbot says, are you on other platforms? I am. I'm on Patreon. I'm on Rumble. And I'm looking at other platforms as well. But, 12 or 22 subscribers on Rumble does not equal the 20,000 I have on YouTube. So I approach those platforms very slowly. Plus, to answer your question, Stringbot, I'm also going to be hosting a program on South African television on Cake Tate. Cake Tate is coming up. It's a new South African broadcasting network in 2021. I will have my own news and analysis program on there. It'll be the name we're messing around with is Lunch with That American Oak, or Midday with the Colonel, something like that. And we'll be talking about Southern Africa, in particular South Africa, but also Africa in general. It'll involve an interview on each program, usually a 10-minute, 15-minute interview at max of someone from South Africa or in Africa. We'll talk to them. And then it'll be a glitzy show with actual good production, with introductions and all that stuff. That will be coming up. It'll be running in an arc of 13 episodes. So the plan right now, for the moment, is to do one per week. They'll be pre-recorded, so there won't be chat. It's an actual broadcast network. So I will be a South African television personality here in a matter of weeks, folks. Probably in February is by the time we might get some of these done in production. So there you go. So that's coming up. Yeah, Christian's got to run over to Germ's channel. So I'll be on there, as well as I also have a reserve spot on Creato, which is a new network that's coming up, and I'll be a personality on there. I had a potential offer to be a radio personality on Sirius XM Radio, the satellite network, on a Spanish language channel in which I would do English. Oh, I got it right, says Rick Hearn. Cake Tape. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Rick. It took a while to sort that one out because people were teasing me and going the wrong way. What's this? Do the bell and ho ho ho, you have a super chat. Oh, I did a super chat. There's no super chat here. I haven't seen super chat in 2 or 3 minutes. The last one I saw was from Elizabeth, and I did it. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. What, 242 likes? Look at that, folks. Pushes to 250. Come on, make it happen. Make it happen. Anyway, yeah. So Cake Tate program on there, and a lunchtime program. Then possibly Sirius XM Radio. I don't think that's going to happen though. Working on it. BitChute, yeah, a lot of bad reputation. Plus the name is just kind of creepy. I don't like the BitChute. It sounds like some kind of sex toy. Not a fan. Their channel, the way it's set up is awful to figure out too. A lot of alternative news channels on there. Another platform won't hurt. Yeah, no, I have other platforms. So you're a good fellow. Well, thank you, Joe Publico. I appreciate that. So there's some folks on Twitter who don't think I am, who decided to steal my content and violate my copyright protections. Oh, you weren't paying attention, Mill. Yeah, okay. Got it. Anyway, 3 more likes and we get to 250. It's so close, Bram Janssen for Rensburg. By the way, folks, our stream later today is in response to a request from Bram Janssen van Rensburg. Bram Janssen van Rensburg had asked me if I was going to do a stream for the Geloftedag. And I said yes. And so I always remember the 16th December because he asked for it. You have to take your hat off to Chris as an American highlighting issues more than most in South Africa. Respect. Thanks. Well, you're welcome, Ryan. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I just wish YouTube wouldn't mess with my stuff. And saw that. Oh, see, Erica says she was unsubscribed. What? During this stream? Leave from the front, Colonel. Get in the trenches with us. No excuses. Get your backside inside and be a real bore. How so? I mean, I've grown the Pete Retief beard. What do you want from me, man? Come on. I was a farmer. I was a dairy farmer. I've been there too. So what are you talking about? Rainier Smith just became a recruit team member. Oh, congratulations. So that's for you, Rainier. That's a salute. I always give salutes to people who become members. As a colonel, it's my honor to give you, and there it is right there. So I'll give you also a little Christmas cheer bell there. There you go. Thank you so much, Rainier. We're over the 250 mark on likes. Thanks a lot, folks. That's awesome. Also, a lot of people showing up today I haven't recognized, I haven't seen here before. Maybe you've been quiet in the chat. Thank you for joining the chat today. We have been talking about the Day of Reconciliation, which let me just run through it once again so everybody's straight. Please listen to what I'm saying, not what you want to hear. All right. So on the 16th of December, 1838, next to a small creek, as I call it, it's not really a river. Be most welcome to visit us, okay? John Jarvis, small contribution coming up here. I'll wait till that comes up. But on the 16th of December, 1838, a small group of trek boers, those are the forward moving Afrikaners who are moving up into the northern parts of South Africa. And there it is, John Jarvis. And Nigel says his wife saw me for the first time today. He's most impressed with that fine beard of yours. Well, thank you, Nigel. I appreciate it. So, 16 December, 1838. Less than 500 Afrikaners, trek boers. Oh, Chris Swanepoel. Ho, ho, ho. Thanks for your support. Less than 500, about 464 of them form a laager with their wagons in a circle, and they are attacked by approximately 20,000 Zulu. The Zulu lose at least 3 to 4,000 casualties that day. So many of them die and fall into the river, which this is on the banks of this river, that it becomes known as Blood River because there's so much blood from there. This is must restart Springbok Radio. That would be cool. Springbok Radio would be awesome. Pretty cool. But yeah, so that was the start. There we go. Chris Wonderful. No more sugary milkshakes made for Tit Willies. Come over to the what is this? Come over to the what? Platland and drink with the men. Is it string bot or string blot? I can't read that. It's so tiny there. String bot. Sorry about that. I've been saying blot. String bot, because blot would be more of a German pronunciation. There'd be an L there. But I do have the other jerseys. I have approximately, I don't know how many Springbok jerseys, but if you saw my video cutting up your Springbok jerseys, I brought most of them out and I showed them off on the camera in that 6-minute video in which about 70,000 people watched, in which people were talking about cutting their Springbok jerseys up because of the nonsense that Sia Khaleesi spewed in his support for Black Lives Matter, or at least his ostensible support for it. And it created a real brouhaha. So I made a video and said, you guys can cut up your Springbok jerseys, but I'm not cutting up my Springbok jerseys. So I have a lot of them, including this one. This is a Sevens jersey. Of course, this is from the Mandela recognition, the centenary of his birth. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so I got off the mark there a little bit. What was the chat that I was talking about there? So no more sugar drinks. Just join. What's the emergency? Oh, Lee. No, that's not. Who just said? The emergency was that my computer was stolen by Microsoft. And so I couldn't access my computer for over an hour. After about 30 or 40 minutes, I rebooted and it still ran a bunch of nonsense in the background. I've got to make some changes to my memory, my virtual memory, because it's overtaking my computer sometimes. And that's what happened. So that's what the emergency was. So I'm doing my stream off my mobile. So you might see a little occasional autofocus. My apologies for that. The lights flickering from my snowman and me moving back and forth is confusing my camera. Even though the autofocus is turned off, it's confusing it. So you're getting a little bit of that. So my apologies for that. But thank you for tuning in the stream. It's been epic so far. Really enjoyed it. To all the people who are just tuning into the channel for the first time, or you're not really chatting here very often, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber, please feel free to become a subscriber. You're welcome to do that. That's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to get updates. If you want updates, you can toggle the bell icon, but YouTube really doesn't update people. So, but just know that each and every day I do a live stream. And it's called Stray Voltage. My initial one, if I'm not interviewing guests, which happens oftentimes, if I'm not interviewing a guest, then I have just Stray Voltage News of the Day, which is at 11 Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. And then the same time is at 6 p.m. in South Africa, Botswana, and now also in Namibia because the daylight savings time's not taking effect. So 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, 6 p.m. in South Africa. And then I do an evening one called Night Owls Edition. And the Night Owls Edition is at 9:35 in South Africa, Botswana, and at 2:35 here on the East Coast of the United States. It was easier when we were 6 hours apart, but now we're 7 hours apart. It's a little bit more challenging. So those are my daily streams, 7 days a week, folks. I do them every day, whether I feel like it or not, and whether I'm up for it or not. So I try to bring news, analysis to folks about the world. It wants to capture the moment your snowman strangles you. There have been 2 super chats. There have been lots of super chats, and I've rung the bell. Why do you guys keep saying it? There have been a lot of super chats, and I've rung the bell every time it's come up. I think your chat is running behind the actual stream a little bit. So sounds as though you need a new computer for Christmas. Erica, yeah, no, I could use a new computer, but the ones I want are outrageously expensive. The best price I found is about 1,800 US dollars. I'm probably going to get a gaming machine because of the video cards on them. Part of the problem I have with this computer is it's actually relatively new and it's top end. It's not the top end, which is a $4,000 machine, but it's a top end machine. But the video card is built into the motherboard. I want to expand the video card, but I can only do that if I switch over to a new power supply because my power supply is only 300 watts. It's too low. Is that the Blitzbucket jersey you're wearing? It is. It is. That's the Blitzbucket jersey. That's the one, the Mandela jersey. There you go. Springbok Sevens. There you go. Right there. That is the one. That's the one. These are hard to come by. Only a few thousands were made, and I got one. Dollingers. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ash Gaming 123, for sharing that. I'll try to remember that. You need an Apple M1 chip. I don't know. I don't know if I need an Apple M1 chip. I need a dedicated video card would help. And I found a video card, a fantastic one with 8 gig of RAM, which is top end, and I could get it for less than 200 bucks because it was on sale. But it requires a power supply that has 500 watts, and I don't have a 500 watt power supply. So this was 300 watts, so I couldn't get that card. The other cards are all 2 gigabytes. I don't want a 2 gigabyte card. It's not worth giving up expansion slot just for that. Was about to say you look distinctly Mandelish. Indeed. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is, folks. Yeah, I just can't see it very well because of the angle here, because of the camera. So anyway, yep. But thank you all for tuning in. It looks like a lot of people are departing us now to run over and see Jeremy. Now, I need to take a break because I'll be on Ronaldo's program at 8 p.m., which is in about 38 minutes. Excuse me, 38 minutes. Is that 30? 42 minutes. 42 minutes. So please join us again on Ronaldo Host program. Please come and watch us for Wednesdays with the Colonel. That'll be on in a little bit. And then after that, join me for Geloof the Dog right here in Chris White Africa. We celebrate the Day of the Val this evening. Kevin Johnson says, I asked myself many times over many years in Angola what the man in the lager were thinking the night before the answer. You need Kanata, commitment and courage. Indeed, Kevin, you do. You do need commitment, courage, and you need to be not fearless. We ought to have fear, but you need to. Do you have a French jersey? I do not, Trevor Bush. I do not have a French jersey. I have a Fijian jersey. I have Fijian. I have a Wallaby jersey, which should be here very soon. Very excited about that. I have a Wallaby jersey, the alternative jersey for this year that's en route that I picked up. And unfortunately, this is one of the ones I actually paid full price for. So that kind of sucks. Couldn't find a discount price on it because it's the alternative jersey with the indigenous population stuff on it. So yeah, I do have a Wallabies jersey en route. That one has my name on it. I have oodles of Stormers jerseys. I have Springbok jerseys. I have Wales, Ireland. I have USA Eagles jerseys. I don't have a Scotland jersey. Try to get a Scotland. I won't get an England jersey. That's not going to happen. I won't get an All Blacks jersey. That's not going to happen. I have Velvich's jerseys. I have lots of college jerseys. Yeah, I have a huge collection of rugby jerseys. I like to see in a Golden Lions. I don't have a Golden Lions jersey, Chris. I did have a Lions sweatshirt, and it's disappeared. I have no idea where. It's somewhere between Uganda, Ethiopia, and Pennsylvania. It disappeared. Yeah, go Stormers. Exactly. What I would like to see the Stormers do is sell the team to the fan base. How cool would that be? Folks, we are at 270 likes. Could we push that to 300? Man, that would be so awesome on the stream. In terms of designs, the French national team and club jerseys look the coolest. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Fijian jerseys look pretty cool. I think the USA has some pretty cool jerseys from time to time. And there's a few other countries that Georgia's jersey is really awesome. I'd like to get a Georgia jersey. I'm trying to get one of those. Yeah. Also have I have like the Blues from New Zealand. I have that from Super Rugby. I've got Gloucester jerseys. I've got a few others. So I have a lot of different jerseys, usually from places I've been. And like the ones in England, it's because I was there for the Rugby World Cup and I bought it from the local team when I was there, even though they weren't playing. So there you go. But yeah, if we could push that up to 300 likes, that would be super awesome, folks. Greetings from another South African. Welcome, Robert Jordan. Pleasure to see you there. Thanks for joining the stream. Folks, if you're not subscribers to Chris White Africa, please become a subscriber. Yes, that's me e-begging. I'm looking for subscribers. Yep, really looking for subscribers. Yep. Anyway, so I'll be wearing a different South Africa jersey, Springboks, kind of a throwback one later today, an older one from before all this nonsense with the economic freedom fighters came about. My jersey on the evening stream will predate the existence, or close to predate the existence of the economic freedom fighters. Just admit you got French jersey. We'll judge. I don't have a French jersey. I do not. That's funny. I don't have one. I also have an Ohio Aviators jersey from the Bermuda Tens coming in. That's in the mail. I'm waiting for that one to arrive sometime soon. I have Major League Rugby jerseys from Rugby United New York, from Utah. Yep, I have those jerseys as well. So lots of different rugby jerseys, folks. All right, 281. We're 19 likes away, and I'm going to go ahead and kill it right here in a second. Thank you guys so much for my emergency stream, in which it wasn't an emergency from a standpoint anything happened. If that's what you tuned in for, that wasn't the intent. If you saw that as clickbait, my apologies. That was not the intent. It was so that those waiting for my stream knew where to go and watch me, since I couldn't do it on my PC. So thank you for coming on here and joining us. I really appreciate it. This was the emergency stream because my PC was apparently my PC was hot full of streaming because it didn't want to cooperate. So I'll be able to stream on my PC later on, and I'll catch you guys on the evening stream. But in the meantime, in about 38 minutes, please join us on Ronaldo's program, where we'll be talking about a lot of different things. And then my program celebrating the Day of the Vow tonight. So looking forward to it, folks. Elizabeth just got to make us a yearly, weekly photo calendar with all your jerseys. Oh, that's cool. That would be cool. Yeah, but I'd have a lot of jerseys. So I have enough to do a weekly, one for every week. That's pretty cool. Thanks for this stream. Cheers all. Citizen Guardian, hello to Scarlett and happy birthday to her once again. Thanks a lot, folks. All right, that's it. I'm going to close out here. Hour 15 minutes, 285 likes. So close to 300. Thank you all for the super chats. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for that. Have a happy Christmas for those. I don't have an Argentina Pumas jersey. I don't have one of those. But Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll catch you in about half an hour, a little over half an hour, and then catch you again later tonight, at least on my stream. Please come back for that. 13 likes away. Smash the like button. 11 likes away. Come on. Oh, come on. You're going to make me stay until we get to 300? I'm so close to 300. I want to get to that 300. All right, that'd be so cool. By the way, we don't get any money for getting to 300 likes. It's just kind of cool. That's what we're trying to do. Anyway, so 289, 291, so close. All right, folks. Lars Salas, thanks for Lars Salas, did you catch were you there for the Siska Smith stream? I think you were there. That was pretty cool. Anyway, what else we got here? 292. Okay, I know a good psychiatrist. Oh my goodness, you guys are having fun with Ronaldo. Okay, well, stop it. Stop picking Ronaldo. Stop picking Ronaldo. 6 more likes. Yeah, 6 more likes, and we're there. So close. 125. Wow. Should I hang around and beg a little bit longer and get 300? We'll try that. But anyway, but no, seriously, folks. I know that the data costs money and that people's time is valuable, and there's lots going on. So thank you so much for your patronage, for your viewership, for your likes, for the super chats, for all that stuff. Right here in Chris White Africa. I really do appreciate it. No, Ginaldo Rose is not Ronaldo Jose. Yeah, we know that. I think somebody didn't know that. They think you're playing around. Elizabeth is keeping track. We're down to 2 more likes and we'll get there. 2 more likes and we'll get there to 300. So close. But look at that, folks. We have 126 people currently watching. We're at 298 likes. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. Oh, 301. We got there. We got there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, psychological milestone. It is indeed. Yeah, but it's we're gonna end it there. All right, folks. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take off this shirt because if I wear this shirt during Ronaldo, that's all he's gonna talk about. If you guys come and watch Ronaldo and watch me wearing this shirt, all he'll talk about for 20 minutes is this shirt. I want the shirt. You have to give it to me in your will. Of course, Ronaldo doesn't realize that I'll live longer than him. So just saying. Anyway, but he's in love with this jersey. All right, that's it. It's not the Rona. It's not the Rona. Anyway, folks, God bless. Be safe. Catch you shortly on Ronaldo, or better yet, right back here tonight. Well, we had a mini rant there, Rainier. That's pretty cool. But we'll catch you back here tonight for the Day of the Vow, Geloof de Dag, right here on Chris White Africa. Thanks a lot. I got to shut this thing down now. How do I do that? I always forget how to do this thing. So there we go. All right, so we shut it down. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I am. Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless. Take care. Thank you for the likes. We'll catch you here in a little bit on Chris White Africa and on